Hello and welcome to the Game Pit Pit Stop for Gamer Over, a Game Fair murder mystery designed by Stephan Kessler, published by Frosted Games and Pegasus Spiele. Gamer Over allows you to run a murder mystery at home with 7 or 8 players, and the whole murder is themed around a murder that's taken place at Spiele in Essen. In the case, Todd Nassel of the Tower Bauer, the famous video game reviewer, has been murdered, and we're going to find out who did it. Each of the players is going to be given a role beforehand, be it Manfred Brommer, the security guy, Z Healy, Todd's partner, Monique Matzler, who runs the whole spiel, Inga Grand, the famous designer, Mitch Frost, the publisher, or other roles of podcasters and handymen and what have you. When people have decided who's going to take what role, there is a pack for each of the characters. This one's for Z Healy. When you open that up, that's going to tell you about some of your background with Todd and with the other players in there and what you were doing on the morning. And it's going to tell you you must tell the truth throughout the game when you're talking to other players, unless you're the murderer. Whichever one knows the murderer is allowed to lie. We're going to start with the first round. In the first round, everyone's going to be given a clue and it's specific to their character. There's just a little chart that tells you who gets what. And then you're going to start having a conversation. And every round also, there are some public clues. For example, I'm going to do this with as few spoilers as possible, but in round 1, there's a love letter that's been sent between 2 of the characters. Might help everyone find out what's going on. After about half an hour, you move on to round 2. Again, everyone gets a clue to themselves. And again, there are some public clues which become available. For example, there might be some security logs from doors to tell you what times people were going in and out of certain areas. Round 3 is slightly different. In round 3, you get a clue. It's not really a clue, it's more a guide as to where you wish to go and in what order into the crime scene itself, because this is when all the players will get to visit the crime scene. This is set up in a separate room. It's a row of cards with 2 cards in each stack. And when you visit, you can only take the top card. And when you look at it, it's going to tell you whether you can retain that or not. It's going to give you some information. And if you are able to retain it, it's going to unveil the card below it that corresponds to it. So you're unveiling more information for the other players, which may be good or bad for you. And as I said, the cards you get are going to give you some direction as to what you want to do in that crime scene. We're then going to move on to the 4th round, very similar to 1 and 2, in which you're going to get some information. There's going to be some shared clues in the middle of the table. For example, a check that's been sent from one player to another. That might give you some intrigue or hints as to what's going on. After the end of that 4th round, all the players are going to get together, have a conversation, decide who they think may have done it, and then they can check the solution to find out who has killed the respected video reviewer, Todd Bauer. This has been a Game Pit Pit Stop for Gamer Over. For more videos like this, check out our Game Pit YouTube channel, and for more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Game Pit podcast. Thank you.